space. We've called it Kittredge. You get the name thing? I got the name, this Kittredge Green. And because it's at the end of Kittredge Way, and it's not a park. Because the university wants to make it clear that the experience is People's Park, which is actually the university landing. We want people to always remember that it's the university. So we negotiated Kittredge Green, and it's going to be across the street from a major affordable housing project, as well as office space. This is the location of the Brower Center, which is really cool to see going up. It's going to be 6 stories. Ground floor retail. Auditorium. It's going to have an auditorium.
Gives so much more context when he's pointing at something.
It's going to have non-profit office space, about half of it, and then on the other half it's going to have subsidized affordable housing for families, targeted families. And then Oxford Way itself is going to undergo a redesign with a lot more street trees, traffic calming and stuff. So you have an opportunity to have housing for families across the new open space. And there's also talk about, when this becomes a green, having some features that would be a good fit for family housing.
Do they have a design already done for it?
No, that's your next design. Plot check. Great. This is a new addition. I think everybody would agree that's a very sensitive. This is kind of the contextual architecture thing that I was talking about earlier, where even though it's new, even though it's modern, it picks up a lot of the same things. It's got the cornice line. It's got the vertical piers are really important to this building. The vertical piers aren't quite the same proportion, but they're still there in this building. Having windows and panels and the spandrels are the things that are between the windows when it's vertical composition. Having those line up in a vertical way picks up the verticality of that, right? Mention the cornice, and then you know, one of the finesse moves in doing contextual design is where the old and the new abut. You actually use that as a joint. You know, the idea is to create a design joint. It's really different from the the old building. It kind of accentuates the fact that is a new addition, and yet it's still complementary. Now, opportunity totally missed. You know, I mean, really, what does this building have to do with this landmark building here? I mean, this has more to do with like suburban single-family housing with end gables than it does to do with like Art Deco. My view.
Like LA Valley.
Yeah, exactly. Totally missed opportunity. I do appreciate that there's the ground floor retail, which is active. That's really important. And I do appreciate that it's got the housing above. It got the uses right. It got the building type right. It got, in my view, it got the building type right, but totally missed the boat in terms of the architecture.